So let's understand what to expect from our financial data prior to running the period close processes in NetSuite. Before we do that, we first need to understand which of the period close tasks actually impact the data. Now, the first task to consider is to revalue open foreign currency balances. This process will revalue accounts measured at the current rates. So prior to running this process, we will have balances in our balance sheet that are currently measured at the incorrect exchange rate. So we'll display the wrong balance. The number directionally may be correct. However, once we run this process in the system, we should expect some of those numbers to change. The next process is calculating or updating our consolidated exchange rates. As we now know, NetSuite derives the consolidated financial statements by taking the individual entity trial balances and multiplying them by the consolidated exchange rates. So if we have not updated our consolidated exchange rates at this point in time, we should expect to see changes in both our income statement and our balance sheet in the future when we run this process. The third task is the elimination of intercompany transactions. So if you have not run this process for the current accounting period, when you run your financial reports, you should expect to see a number of intercompany balances outstanding because they have not yet been eliminated using the period close checklist. Let's take a closer look at the financial statements. So here we have an example consolidated income statement. And as you can see from this screenshot, we still have intercompany balances outstanding for the January period. So we have intercompany revenue for our Canadian entity, and we have the corresponding intercompany expenditure down here. Once we have run the elimination process through the month close checklist, these intercompany balances will disappear. Likewise, as we jump to our consolidated balance sheet, it's really much of the same. We have outstanding intercompany balances here. Again, once we run that elimination process through the NetSuite close checklist, those balances will disappear. Now, don't forget, some of these balances in the balance sheet may not have been revalued at this point in time. So the balances displayed may be directionally correct. However, the balances may change as you run through that period close checklist.